Chicago, like most big cities, has its fair share of unsolved crime. And in most of these cases, somebody saw or heard something. It could be a suspicious person, a car driving away from the scene, or simply overhearing somebody talking about the case. With your help, we can put these criminals behind bars where they belong. Here in Chicago, we have too many unsolved murders. We need your help. In these cases, the police department is only as strong as the citizens that get involved. Oftentimes, all the detectives need is a tip, a start. Somebody to call in and say, I saw something. Any little information that you know can be the impetus to solve the entire case. On tonight's episode, we'll be featuring the case of 23-year-old Brianna Major. On April 25th, Brianna Major, an energetic young lady and mother of one, was spending time with her mom. She later left to meet up with some friends and was last seen at a gas station. The next day, she was found dead in her apartment from several gunshot wounds. Here's her story.
The day I found out that I was pregnant with Brianna, I was so excited because I wanted a girl. It was just so much joy to me just to have her in my life, you know. She was so pretty and fat, cuddly, sweet, you know. And I had that close bond with her as a parent.
Even though she's my niece, she was more like a daughter as well, because when she came into the world, I was just so happy to see this jolly, bubbly little girl, beautiful, rosy, big cheeks, smile. And I was just so amazed because she was just as sweet as can be.
She was more on the quiet side then. Quiet, shy, little timid, but she had a big heart.
She was always giving. She was always a loving person. She would always go over and beyond when it came down to doing chores in the house.
She always clung to older people, and she would always say, Mommy, when I grow up, I'm gonna have me one of them homes just where I'll just take care of the elderly people. Because she really loved being around old people, because my mother always kept her when I was working, so she got attached to being around older people.
Brianna was one of the she's a child that anybody will love, and she'll do anything for you.
She always looked up to her big brother. Like when I'd be working, I get home, I'd be tired. He would take care of her and take her out, dress her, try to comb her hair, and they would just go on their little bike rides. So they was very close. They really were.
She really was a joy to be around.
She loved life. She just wanted to get out and just enjoy it. She was very bubbly and happy. I just tell her, would you sit down sometime, Mama? I'm on a mission, you know. She used to be out. She just loved just to hang out, enjoy her life, enjoy her friends, you know, just live it to the fullest, you know.
I met Brianna through a mutual friend named Nini. We had a lot in common that we really didn't pay attention to at first, but it's like once we started hanging out, it was like we just couldn't be broke.
Her and Shanique, they shopped together, they went on trips together, they just hung out together. And she had Shanique's back, you know, she really did. She really did. She loved Shanique, you know, Shanique loved her.
She loved to eat, like, and I love to cook, so that's kind of like, I don't know, it was like just magic. Pork chops, macaroni, like food. She didn't like to eat junk. It was like the perfect match, I guess.
She loved music and she loved dancing. Oh yeah, she loved her dancing. Yes, she did. You know? That's what her hobbies were, and hanging out with her friends, just enjoying life, you know.
Very good and caring person, very good. You know, sometimes, you know, you see people on the side of the road that say they want something to eat. She would buy something for them.
She's the type of person who would give her last if she could, and it didn't matter who it was. It could be anybody. She really had a genuine type of spirit towards people.
She was very close to her daughter, very close. Even though Bree had her child young, she was an awesome mother, and I used to always tell her that. I admired her She loved her daughter with all her heart, she really did.
It was her mom, then her daughter. Nothing came before those two.
But everybody enjoyed her. She made everybody laugh. They want to be around her because they know what kind of person she was. She make you feel good, she make you feel wonderful, feel at home, you know. So she just really loved people and everybody loved her, you know.
And there was a lot of love there. You can just feel the love. If she saw you in a bad mood, you know, what's going on with you, you know, cheer up, you know. So she was that type of person. She didn't like to see you down. She wanted to see you happy. And I miss that about her.
She helped any way that she could. And like for somebody to do her like that, they didn't care about anybody but themselves.
And they said, you know, Miss Anaya, like, yeah, pictures to show you, you know, do you mind coming to the station in the morning? And I said, yeah, I'll get up and I get my kids ready for school. And so I was just like, you know, I didn't think nothing of it. Then my sister pulls up with her boyfriend. What are you doing here? And she's like, they called me. It's like, well, I'm gonna see some pictures, you know, and that's it.
Have you been in an accident? Have you been the victim of discrimination or had your rights violated? Have you been injured? If so, the lawyers at Hale Law would love to talk to you. We offer a free consultation. Call me, Andy Hale, 312-870-6926. 312-870-6926. I look forward to talking with you about your case.
And they said, you know, Miss Anaya, like, have some pictures to show you, you know, do you mind coming to the police station in the morning? And I said, yeah, it's like, well, I'm gonna see some pictures, you know, and that's it.
Well, the day of the incident, she was with me till about 12 that afternoon. One of her girlfriends, she said, Mom, I'm getting ready to go. Because, you know, she's getting ready to pick me up. I'm like, okay. She left, she said, Mom, I love you. You know, we never ended time without telling each other we love. I don't care how much time we talk on the phone throughout the day. We never stopped saying before we hang the phone up, I love you, I love you.
Everybody, you know, like she just loved everybody, a lot.
How did people take to that?
She ended up going to her friend's house to like a cookout, and they was hanging around cooking. She called me like at 8 o'clock that night, and I was like, you okay? She said, yeah, I'm fine, Mama. You know, I'm doing good. You know, I'm just over feeding, you know, eating my food and everything. So I said, you coming back to my house or you going home? She said, I'll probably go home. I'm like, oh, Bree, you know, just be careful, whatever.
I was texting her that morning. She told me that she would text me when she made it back home, and I was waiting for her to reply. By the time the night hit, I knew it was something wrong because she never take that long to reply.
When I got to work, I text her, you know, good morning, Bree, you know, let her know that I was up at work and everything, you know, I'm gonna call you when I get off. You know, she never responded. I said, that's not like Bree, because even if she sleep, she wasn't a late sleeper. She was, you know, she'll sleep, but not real late, you know. So I got home, still no phone call from her. It was beginning to be like 7 o'clock. I'm like, oh God, you know, I knew something was wrong because that wasn't my daughter, you know.
She was smiling, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So I guess would you just
About her, you know, the way she walked, like you could spot her. I could spot her down the street, like that's my kid because I see the hair, you know, and the way she was just really outgoing and happy.
So she must have had a lot of friends.
She liked at school as much as anybody does. She really liked sports. She was more into sports. If she, you know, didn't have homework, you know, that would be fine. And she just really liked sports.
So she loved to just be active.
Right.
Did she favor one? Did she favor?
I was at home, sitting in the living room, but I had an eerie feeling. I don't know why. But for some reason that particular day, I just felt uneasy.
And that's when I got a phone call from my ex-husband. He said, you heard about Bree? He said, you know, she got shot. I'm like, oh my God, I just lost it. Started hyperventilating, just screaming, crying, you know, it was very devastating.
She was screaming on the phone and I couldn't understand what she was saying. Mom's friend got on the phone and told us about Brianna getting shot.
My brother called. He said, do you know Brianna has been shot? I said, huh? He said, do you know Brianna has been shot, but I don't know if she's dead. We're about to go check it out now. The first thing I did was pray. I said, Lord, I know you can still do miracles. I said, if she's alive, please do a miracle. And I'm praying and crying and praying and crying.
Once he told me that, it wasn't reality for me at all. I immediately tried to call and find out, tried to contact somebody, tried to find a reliable source.
All of a sudden he called me back. He said, she's dead. And I said, well, it's gonna be no miracle because she's gone.
It was horrible. It was like the longest drive.
I felt like I wanted to die.
Well, it's gonna be no.
I felt like I wanted to die. I felt like I wanted to die, you know.
I really couldn't believe it. I couldn't understand why a person would want to do that to her.
It's still unreal to me.
I felt like I wanted to die, you know. I feel like I wanted to die, you know. And it felt like it was unreal at first. I was like, no, she can't be gone. Like I was in a dream. But she was gone. I had to accept that she was gone. But it was so heartbreaking to lose a child. It's the worst thing any parent can ever go through, to live on this earth without your children.
It's still shocking to me because I just knew she didn't deserve it at all. Her daughter didn't deserve it, and it hurts because they have to live with that now. Her mom still hurts to this day, and it hurts me to see them go through it.
I hated people. I hated my family. Hated my mom, I hated everybody because their life was still the same. But mine was stripped and it's been turned upside down because part of me is gone, then the other part is still here.
It was something that I had never, ever seen before. Her mom went through a lot. When you lose a child, you know, and it's just a part that's taken out of your life, you know. And I could see that. It was a part that was taken out of her life. It was something that I had never, ever seen before. Her mom, when you lose a child,
then the other part's still here.
It was something that I had never. You know, and the same way. You know, it's something that lays on my heart and lays on my mind because that was our baby.
It's like I'm not here. I'm not part of the world. That's what sometimes I feel I'm not part of the world. And then sometimes I go through these spells where I feel less because I don't have children. You know, I feel less of a mother, a woman, whatever you want to call it. But I don't have my children here. And they were my life. Part of the world. I feel I'm not part of it. Or a woman, whatever you want to call it. But I don't have my children here. And they were my...
She helped any way that she could. And like for somebody to do her like that, they didn't care about anybody but themselves.
Have you been in an accident? Have you been the victim of discrimination or had your rights violated? Have you been injured? If so, the lawyers at Hale Law would love to talk to you. We offer a free consultation. Call me, Andy Hale, 312-870-6926. 312-870-6926. I look forward to talking with you about your case. Have you discrimination or had your... If so, to talk to you. Call me, Andy Hale, 312-6926. I look forward to talking with you. Have you... If so, to talk to you.
She always told me everything up until her death. I knew everything about my daughter. And I'm so grateful to have a daughter like that, to know she confided her mama enough that she can trust mama and tell mama everything. I thank God for that. Everything about my daughter. And I'm so grateful to have a daughter like that, to know she confided her mama enough. My daughter deserved justice, and she didn't deserve what happened to her. She didn't deserve that. She was taken from us, taken from her daughter. You know, she can't even see her daughter grow up. And now I talk about, she's like, Grandma, brother, not talk about that. Don't bring that up. So I just don't even. She shared good memories with her mom. She always say, Grandma, remember mom used to do this and that. But as far as anything else, she don't want to. And we all participate in trying to get justice for her. We all out there. I have a lot of support. And I thank God for my family. I really do. They don't want to give up, and neither am I, you know. But as far as anything else, she don't want to. And we all participate in trying to get justice for her.
If someone's out there watching and had information pertaining to this case, I would like for them to call the Crime Stopper. They can call anonymous. They don't have to tell their name or anything. Just give what they know to the right person.
I would just encourage them to come forward with whatever information. Don't be scared to tell anything that happened that you might know. You don't have to be known. You could remain anonymous if you want to.
What if it was one of your loved ones? You know, would you want somebody to come forward for yours? If you have any information of how Brianna got killed, just come forward. They're not going to tell your name or anything, you know, just do it.
If you have a heart, if you have love in your heart, love conquers all. That love will overrule anything. Please find the love in your heart, the compassion to please get that information to the right people. Have love in your heart.
Please turn yourself in. Have a heart. Let God touch your heart and do the right thing. Turn yourself in, because you know my daughter didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve that.
If you have a heart, just come forward. Give yourself in, turn yourself in.
I want that person to come forth. Just have some kind of conscience to say, I've done this. Get justice served for my niece.
A lot of people miss her and love for her and care for her. A lot of people that she may have not even expected.
Come out and
A lot of people and care for her. A lot of people that she may have not.
Please call that number, you know, because I know someone out there knows something. I know they do.
They haven't got away with it, and that justice will be served in due time.
One day we all have to stand before the judgment seat of the Lord. And what you do and what you know what's right to do, and you don't do it, what were you going to say when you stand before the Lord?
come out and be honest what you did, so justice can be served, so she can rest in peace. That's all I'm asking. Find in your heart some kind of remorse to let you love show, so my niece can rest in peace.
The cases featured on tonight's episode remain unsolved, and we need your help. If you have any information on tonight's episode or any of the cases featured on the show, please give the detectives a call. We need our communities to come together so we can take back our streets and make our neighborhoods safe again.